All right, so I'm going to lubricate the axle itself because these teeth right here is what goes inside the actual wheel bearing and causes it to spin. If you can see the teeth inside there. All right, awesome. Here's them.
Okay.
Let me know. All right, so now this is being lubricated. I'm going to take the new wheel bearing. I'm going to insert it the same way I took the old wheel bearing out. I'm going to push the axle back some so we can get some room up in there. We're going to slide this in just perfectly. You don't force it because if you force it, you mess up the teeth. When it's smooth like this, now you're good to go. Make sure that the orientation is correct so that you can put the bolts and everything else back in as well. Don't make the job harder than it has to be. Okay, I'm gonna take this off and I'm gonna clean around here so this is nice and smooth. This is really corroded. Pause. So at Family Dollar, you can get you a little metal toothbrush, and you can use this to clean all the corrosion out of there, because you don't want that in there anyways. Just makes more mess, and it's not as smooth as it's supposed to be. Plus, you also want to keep it clean from the sensor as well, so the wheel speed sensor can read properly. That's this cable right here, which comes in right here. Come on over. That's the sensor. So you can keep that clean as well so you can get proper speed reading. And also it works in conjunction with the ABS traction control. Okay. Now I'll put the new wheel bearing back on. Make sure the orientation is correct. Get my hammer, knock it in there a little bit. Not too hard because you don't want to destroy your new wheel bearing. Just a couple taps. It's a 3.5 pound hammer. Alright, now that that's firmly on there and everything looks correct, look like it's fit, always make sure that before you put the new part on, that is look as exact replica as the old part. Anything different, I wouldn't put it on. Go have it checked. Go to the store you got it from and recheck to make sure it's the right part. And now I'm going to put all my screws back in. The first step to get all these back in will be to put in the 4 screws that I used to remove the wheel bearing from the back. And then after that, I'm going to put the lug nut on and we'll be ready to go. Go ahead and pause it. Okay, I want to make another point right here. Depending on the type of wheel bearing you have or where the screws are set as far as the back most concerned, you have to push in the axle so that the screw can go in more smoothly. Just a side tip. See the screw down there at the bottom? You gotta push that axle so you can get the screw in nice and smoothly. And I have my son with me and he's covering on the ground while I do some yard work on a car. So now the axle nut is on, which you can see right here. And so now all you have to do is just reassemble everything else. Of course, the first thing to reassemble would be the mounting bracket for the brake pads. That goes on first. And then after that, you'll put the caliper on. And once everything is on tight, one thing I did forget to mention here is that it does require for every single bolt to be locked in at a certain square inch per pressure or by pound. I believe that's how it may be measured. Some may be 10 pounds, 5 pounds, 20 pounds. It depends. Every bolt different, but you can refer to the owner's manual or something like that to give you those proper measurements so that the bolts won't come loose. But other than that, the job is finished, and I'm going to put everything else back together, and now my car will be riding nice and quiet. By the way, I'm not a backyard mechanic. I'm a guy that works at a bank, shirt and tie, but this is what I do on my weekends besides playing football and working out and spending time with my family. I enjoy doing my jobs on my own because it keeps more money in my pocket. It's rewarding. It feels good to accomplish something that I think I couldn't do. A few years ago, I was encouraged to work on my own car because I was paying a lot of money out of pocket for basic, simple jobs that I consider I could do on my own, and I must have saved myself at least well over $2,000 doing a lot of these jobs on my own and diagnosing my vehicle on my own. Don't be afraid. Do the research. Go on Google. Go on YouTube. Refer to your car's owner manual or look up the repair manual book for your particular car, and you can do these jobs. The only investment you have to do is time and tools. Take a couple $100, get you some tools, take some time and learn how to do jobs on your own, save money in your pocket. And it is an adventure when it comes to fixing cars because you run across many roadblocks, but as time progresses, you learn to overcome those roadblocks and achieve what you intend to do for that day. Thank you for watching my video, and you guys have a good day.